The pancreas. Anatomy and physiology overview. The pancreas is a soft grayish pink gland 12 to 15 cm in length, lying transversely across the posterior abdominal wall behind the stomach. The head of the gland lies within the curve of the duodenum and the tail extends as far as the spleen. The body lies between these two. The pancreatic duct lies within the organ. It begins with the junction of small ducts from the pancreatic lobules in the tail of the pancreas and runs from the left to right through the gland, receiving ducts all the way. At the head of the pancreas, the pancreatic duct is joined by the bile duct and they usually open together into the duodenum at the hepatopancreatic ampulla. Though occasionally there are two separate ducts. The pancreas is composed of lobules, each of which consists of one of the tiny vessels leading to a main duct and ending in number of alveoli. The alveoli are lined with cells which secrete enzymes called trypsinogen, amylase, and lipase. Trypsinogen is converted into active trypsin by enterokinase. Enterokinase is an enzyme secreted by the small intestine. In its active form, trypsin converts peptones and proteins into amino acids. Amylase turns starches, both cooked and uncooked, into maltose, that is malt sugar. Lipase splits fats into fatty acids and glycerol after the bile has emulsified the fat, which increases the surface area. So it secretes three: trypsinogen, amylase, and lipase. Between the alveoli, collections of cells are found forming a network in which there are many capillaries. These cells are called interalveolar cell islets. All are islets of Langerhans, 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 and they secrete a hormone which passes directly into bloodstream. The pancreas therefore has both a digestive and endocrine function. Each islet consists of two types of cell designated alpha and beta. Alpha cells form about 25% of the total number of islets and they produce a hormone called glucagon which is secreted in response to a fall in blood sugar. Glucagon stimulates the conversion of glucogen to glucose, thus raising the blood sugar level. Beta cells form the remaining 75% of the islets and they secrete the hormone insulin in response to rise in blood sugar level. Example, after a meal, insulin lowers the blood sugar level by stimulating the conversion of glucose to glucogen for storage and increasing cellular uptake of glucose. It will apparent therefore that the blood sugar level is maintained by the balance between the two hormones because they both affect carbohydrate metabolism. As the metabolism of proteins and fats are closely related to carbohydrate metabolism, a disturbance in one will affect the others. The deficiency of insulin results in diabetes mellitus. The blood sugar level rises above the renal threshold and glucose is lost in the urine. Because the cells cannot utilize glucose, there is an accumulation of ketone bodies as a result of the breakdown of fatty acids, which causes acidosis and may lead to coma and death if untreated. Thank you.